this aggression from NiP will allow them to get a very fast flank in towards short, should they choose to. Plopsy's going to play it passively, and Cloud9, they'll get a relatively free bomb site, but now the flank starts to come in. Lekr0 looking to guard the cross, can't do so. MOTM and JT with a couple of quick headshots, and really piling on the pressure now as Floppy finds a third on the Glock, trying to run straight through Twist, at least able to get two in response, but he's all alone, and he needs the ace if there's going to be any chance in this round, and he's got no armor either. The smoke grenade looking utterly useless at this point. MOTM going to get his head ripped off, though, and a 2 versus 1 now for Twist as he looks to push on in.
This is where that smoke can start to become a bit of a nuisance, though. He could even go for the full defuse in the smoke if he feels up to it. He knows time is running scarce. He's going to tap onto the bomb. He's going for the full defusal. They're spamming up through the smoke, and Twist, he's going to pull it off. How in the hell have Cloud9 let that happen?
The M4 as well, so the damage is very significant as Twist with this scout reading it perfectly, but can't quite find the initial shot. Plopsky gets the better of Sonic down towards the B bomb site to open things up.
But Cloud9 not really getting too much real estate, and time is starting to dwindle away. They've got to start pushing.
Rez still alive and kicking as well towards short, causing havoc. Finally taken down by Floppy as the push starts to come in. Twist with a lovely headshot to open things up onto Floppy, and he's looking for more as well. He'll find the second onto JT. He even finds the no-scope tag, which Plopsky will take gladly. A double for him. You can see Twist having to bail out on the AWP. Still turns to hit the shot as Rez out in the open, able to get the better of MOTM.
Cloud9 have had their own issues lately. You can only beat what's ahead of you, and that's what Sonic is taking to heart. Bullet between the eyes of Nork does open up B for business again, but so many of these rounds have ended here. Floppy on the drive-by, though, does take down Plopsky, and if Lekr0 falls, that should be B going with him, but he stalled enough time for the rotations to come in, and he is a one-man wrecking crew. That Molotov is doing nothing for JT, but Lekr0 shows his head anyway, and he rips it clean off. 20 seconds to play with JT, about half his HP remaining. At least he does have the bomb under control, but there's the flank from Rez. NiP's economy as well is in such good shape that it's not going to be any time soon when they break that down, but there's another spray that goes in favor of NiP through the smoke. Lekr0 pounces on Floppy, and Rez doubles up. Another timeout that's yielding nothing so far.
Rez as well, winning the duel against JT, and that's just a blind swing. There's no utility to support, but the frag still goes the way of the ninjas, and Sonic desperate to make something happen, but the flashbang just a split second too late.
If he could even get close to winning this round, never mind clutch it. Player on barrels, Lekr0 up close.
Feels like they're lacking in inspiration as they just wander into the crosshairs, and Twist with 2 swift flicks removes 2 Cloud9 players from the server. OC very cautious about rounding the corner. Twist will finally be taken down, but there's a Krieg lying in wait, and Rez will grab 2 more. JT, all of his teammates gone before they even get any map control behind them.
2v2s, I mean, the very first round, of course, was that defuse in the smoke from Twist. That's the closest round we've really had.
That's all they've had. That's all the opportunities they've been given by NiP.
NiP have been just on their A game, and Cloud9, I don't even think this is like their D tier sort of performance. It's been so rough. Twist, though, is being tagged down for the first time in quite a while. Cloud9 actually have the player advantage. They actually have a chance.
They've actually got something to work with as they look to storm in, but Nork on the M4 shuts it down very quickly. Plopsky finds a second, and this again is where Cloud9 need to bail, but Lekr0's taken down JT. The bomb is gone with him, and Floppy, he has the AWP at least to try and find this 3v1, but the bomb dropped in the middle of no man's land. Lekr0 will be the first to go down. We've seen Floppy pull these off before as he tries to make his presence known. Nade takes him down to 42 HP. He's trying to play every angle he can, but he's only got 1 smoke to work with. No flashes to force these CT players off the angles.
He's doing the smart thing, though. He knows 1 player at least is on A, and barring a double rotation, this could put it into 2 separate 1v1s. At the very least, he will have a post plant. He still has a smoke. He can cordon off one of these areas. He's played it perfectly thus far, and I think he just saw the shoulder of Nork round the corner peek. Good flick. Now it's down to Plopsky, and Floppy pulls off the clutch.
Oh, there can be no more mistakes. Flashes over the top, but Twist is going to catch the timing to open up onto JT. And once again, NiP open things up with the entry frag. And Cloud9, they just look like they're starting to run out of options again. It's an absolutely huge 1v3 from Floppy, but that's it, right? That's all they've been able to achieve. And the setup is still good for NiP. Rez lurking in the bathrooms, just trusting himself to hit his shots. The flashbang going to cause some issues, but he will find damage before he's taken down by MOTM on the train.
Over his teammate now has to just Drapes with the bomb, but he's actually alone with the bomb. It's not as if they're pushing towards B with it. This is going to take quite some time on the rotation. Sonic, though, has found Plopsky. That gives them an inroad towards B.
And they're actually going to take the bomb all the way back around to A. Hope that they've caught NiP off guard at this point, but Lekro still lurking, still buying time, and time is running out for C9. 7 seconds. They can't get the bomb onto the site. Lekro just denying the plant, and Twist will finish the job. You can't afford to be indecisive when you have those half breaks, those half opportunities. You have to be taking them, and instead it's NiP who take their 13th. And Cloud9 again fully commit to the B bomb site. At least this time there's only 3 CT players here to defend, but the flashbang's good and Nork will open up. Nork with a quick double, looking for more on the M4. Nork with the triple, and now Plopsky comes in to try and finish things. JT in a 1v4 with 44 HP, trying to maneuver, nothing doing. 14-1 the scoreline at the half. The aggression from Floppy's so important here. They need to call the rotation. C9, they need as much firepower here as possible to help them. OC at least able to take down Twist in the opening engagement. JT fully blinded on his angle, but still staying alive, and that's the important thing. Getting a couple of frags, but now NiP strike. 3 quick frags to bring it back into the 2-on-2. Floppy already on the fast flank, but Rez is going to be able to get the bomb down on the truck.
Planted firmly down the middle of the site. It's going to be hard for either of the Cloud9 players to get their hands on it while these NiP players are alive. Electro's being tagged left and right, flicking across, can't get it done. And now it falls to Rez. Can be quite the monster with pistols, but he's taking a lot of damage. He's hemorrhaging. His wound is proving to be a little bit too costly, and the bomb's not planted for him either. He can't stop the defuse. Cloud9 do strike where they couldn't in the first half. They convert the pistol round, but it's only their second in total.
It's a very risky buy for C9, but you can understand why they've done it, right? There can be no more mistakes. Every round is a must-win, so buying up onto the rifles, onto the FAMASs, as much firepower as possible coming into this round makes sense. As Plopsky going to take the early contact, and MOTM actually going to find an opening pick before Plopsky manages to trade things out. And 4-on-4, the push still looking to come through from the Ninjas in Pajamas towards this A-bomb site. OC with a lovely flash out will take down Nork, but the trade near enough immediate again for NiP. They've kept it to a 3-on-3, and they've got map control to work with as they start to push in towards A.
Those SGs still firmly in the hands, still some utility to play off. Sonic finds himself on B alone. It's unlikely he will be tested. He's likely going to have to rotate towards A. The call will come through shortly. At least Cloud9 have both players over in this vicinity, but actually Floppy started to back away. This is going to be down to JT. The smoke's starting to plume at the back. Not quite shallow enough, though, to deter JT. This Molotov, though, is going to force him away as it just bounces up in the eyes. The effervescence of the Molotov is going to be extinguished from Plopsky's SG round delivered to the face. And now Sonic with his FAMAS. 10 seconds to try and stall this bomb plan, but it's forthcoming, and NiP are going to do it. Cloud9 cannot string anything together. It's only Lekro that's on the periphery of the bathroom. Everyone else either on short or connector, and Nork opens his account in what could be the last round of the map.
2 quick headshots, Plopsky with 2 more, and Twist just to take down the last man. OC able to get something done with the 5-7, and that will allow him to recover a creep.
Also contend with a bomb plant. As if his woes weren't already stacked up, he has to add 1 more to the list of things to do. And he's fallen at the first hurdle. It is Nork who comes up at the end. 16-2 on Cloud9's choice of map.
I'm not a fan, but Cloud9 are going to be starting on the CT side of things and looking to open their account somewhat stronger than they managed on Overpass. A fast play in towards mid, shut down immediately as Floppy finally hits a nice little shot to take out Rez.
OC could be called upon. Insta-goosed round the corner, dropped to just 8 HP, but they're going to have to try and run with his player advantage. Have they been able to mentally reset after demolition of Overpass? Twist up close with Plopsky. Floppy, very low HP, is about to be flanked. It's a question of who is going to get the last bullet in, and he's actually staying alive far longer than I was anticipating. 2-on-2 now falls into a 2-on-1 as Twist goes on a warpath on a rampage, leaving MOTM with all the chips on the table. 1-on-1 post plant.
Nork got to try and hit the early headshot. He retreats into the back right-hand corner of the bomb site, but MOTM has got him absolutely locked now. That bomb starts to tick down. Diffuse kit recovered as well, so every opportunity for MOTM to take this, trying to get closer to Nork, who actually just manages to bail out. MOTM spotting him on the cross, and whoever hits the first headshot wins it. MOTM with a quick flick. They've used a lot on that early aggression, and they haven't posted anyone up for it either. Another smoke comes in a little bit less deep, and it's going to allow Twist to start to wander out. OC on the angle, but Twist still able to find the headshot to open things up.
They don't have enough of these Cloud9 players cold, though, to realistically go in all guns blazing. They have to be more methodical. Now the grenades come in. Sonic's going to use that opportunity to strike, and JT alongside it, but Rez 2, exquisite entry frags, is going to get the Swedes and the player advantage. Bomb planted behind it. Cloud9 in trouble. They only have a Molotov to retake with.
JT and MOTM, I think, would be wise to save at this point.
Into the latter stages, if NiP survive the initial encounters, which they're going to do again here. Rez and Nork both doubling in for frags, and Cloud9 on the back foot again.
Plopsky might take the risk through the smoke, and he will do, giving Sonic a lifeline for Cloud9 here, 3-on-3. But look at this positioning from Twist and the CT side. They're still rotating back around. MOTM looking completely the wrong way is going to give up a free A bomb site. And again, they've just got the read. OC, oh, Sonic gets his head ripped off. And JT, nothing more he can do. Twist finishes the job.
Kind of opportunities they look for with the AWP, they go more aggressively. JT gonna trade out with Nork at the very least, but Plopsky jumping from middle. You could see that JT was stuck out in no man's land.
Gonna be wandering into a relatively occupied site, but with the dump of utility, they will be completely locking everybody out. MOTM can't hit the shot through the smoke. And again, Cloud9 very limited in their utility for this retake. They've got one smoke and one HE as the molly goes out, and that's not even going to stop Rez planting. So every advantage the way of the Ninjas, and at least Plopsky taken down in the early engagement.
This could bait Cloud9 into a false sense of security, though. This could dangle the carrot in front of their eyes and force them into a retake in the face of Cloud9. The alarm bell should be ringing. They should be getting the hell out of here. But Lekro is going to stop it from being possible. Peeking from MOTM, but he's missed his shot. That could be it. He's going to get encircled by Swedes, but still does connect on Lekro. But it's a worthwhile trade for NiP. Both AWPs have been taken off the table.
And that's the problem. NiP are just going from strength to strength. They're so confident. MOTM's going to take a couple of the late ticks of the molly as JT tries to get aggressive, but Nork there with the punishment. But again, the Ninjas, they have that early advantage. They have the man up, make it 2 as Twist finds OC, and it just feels like NiP are a class above at the moment. Lekro swings into short and wins an Angel. Finally, something goes the way of Cloud9 in the form of Floppy getting a frag, but he's going to be tagged up trying to rotate away. Rez will find him through the smoke. And Sonic, the remnants of what Cloud9 were coming into this round. And it is going to be Nork with the AWP looking to perhaps aggress on the early peak, and he is going to find the first frag, taking out MOTM, who had no idea Nork could be there so quickly. It's allowed Lekro as well to get set up in towards the sandbags, blinded by his own teammate. He does just about spot Sonic at the spray down, good for 2 more. This is the NiP we have seen throughout this best of 3 series. As Twist is going to allow Plopsky to go for an early peek down towards B. OC is going to get the better of Nork, however, through the smoke. And Cloud9 with something to believe in.
Gonna push behind this though, and Rez could be reaping the rewards if they do push into this smoke. Twist in the meanwhile elsewhere on the map does chip in with an AWP frag, and the lineup's there for Rez. He sprays them down, but Sonic stands tall.
They do have a defuse kit in his hands. The smoke, interestingly, not going towards the bomb, but instead trying to bait the peek out. OC finds it, and Sonic will grab the second. Cloud9 not done with this game, which is relatively unoccupied. Plopsky on the Krieg can't quite find the initial headshot onto Sonic, and that's going to put him in an awkward situation. The Molotov forcing him out, and there's no rotation yet from NiP. All 5 players from Cloud9 looking to commit to this B bomb site. Full utility being dropped. How much can Plopsky get done here? Finally, Twist is in, but the flashbangs are so good. They haven't cleared Plopsky yet. What are they doing, Cloud9? Floppy finds one more. The trade's frantic, but it's starting to favor the Ninjas. 3-on-3. Twist still alive. Plopsky just goes straight through. Rez finds the headshot, and 3-on-2 now. JT has to find this shot, manages to do so, but the trade is immediate. MOTM by the second. Jenny's in the one-on-one, takes the Molotov, but Nork will finish the job. NiP will not go down another round. 14-9.
Factor in the back of Cloud9's mind, and it could force them into engaging now.
Going to go for the push. MOTM able to take out Lekro, and Nork not spotting anything out over the top of the smoke, even going to take a dink down to 26 HP. This is good for Cloud9. They've got the bomb site. Rez through the smoke, able to find JT, and that might spur them into the retake here. Economy not great for either side, and it really feels like this could be the swing. 4 players for the CT side queuing up for this retake. Sonic on the bomb site to try and hold. AK-47 in hand as the push starts to come through, and Sonic will find the first. Pop flash is good, but he's still alive. Finally taken out by Rez as Twist gets another 3-on-2. Twist looks to stick the bomb. He's sticking the defuse. The spray doesn't connect, and NiP will have 15. Another ninja defuse to undo Cloud9.
Encounters up ramp and try and take control. So those extra smokes, extra flashbangs gives them chances, and Sonic decides to push through the smoke, and he is punished in the worst way possible. He may be forced on the sideline for the rest of Cloud9's life at Katowice. Floppy, MOTM, and OC to try and somehow salvage this situation.
4-on-3 as Plopsky sets himself up on a very unusual angle, playing taunting with the edge of the map, but he's able to stay here, and he's just waiting for this push to come in. It's going to be all on the timing. Plopsky can make the call. He takes out the first. He takes out the second. OC all alone for Cloud9. The AWPer in a 1 versus 3. Takes out the first man as Nork, perhaps too keen to go over the boost. OC will stick the bomb, and Rez thought about it, but will just bail out. 1v2 for the Cloud9 AWPer as he absolutely eats the nade between the generators. 50 HP to work with, and NiP, they will look to group through Twist and Rez. They will look to make this push a reality. OC with so many angles to cover on that AWP. All NiP need to do is trade, and the day is done, but the bomb is ticking down all the while. Twist with the headshot, and the ninjas in pajamas will have their victory. Cloud9 are going home, and they finally finished the job that they came here to do.